Welcome back to the show. We got a good one today, people. Today is going to be one of our sillier shows, I think. We're going to talk about something near and dear to Crash's heart called Fuzzles. Crash, I know you're warm and fuzzy. What's going on, man?
I am warm and fuzzy about this project because it is the first living AI NFT.
Craziness, man. What does that mean exactly?
Okay, so living means it interacts with you like Siri would, or Alexa, or any kind of other AI instrument that interacts with people. But you own this AI or this NFT. It's completely unique, and it learns from you or whoever it's interacting with.
Well, I take living to mean that it actually poops crypto, so I'm excited about it.
Exactly. That's what I mean. There is no other definition for living other than pooping crypto.
I mean, if you're living, you're eating and pooping, and in our world, it's crypto. So,
Yeah, yeah. Well, in the Fuzzle world, yeah.
yes, the puzzle, yes. So we had a little intro to Fuzzle. We got we got a little AMA I want to play for you guys to introduce the Fuzzle team, which is more impressive than I had first thought. So Fuzzles is from Gala Games, in case you guys have
Yeah, it's
forgotten.
it's 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 being promoted through Gala Games. It's created by a company called Endless AI,
Right.
and I think most of the people on the team are from Endless AI. Endless AI.
Yeah, Gala's got one person on the team that's kind of a coordinator with Gala, it looks like. That Field Mouse gal. Let's listen to this, just kind of an intro of this AMA because it'll kind of show you who the team is. So hold on a second here.
Greetings and salutations, everyone. This is Jason Bitbender Brink, and I am here with the crew from Endless AI, as well as Lizzie, the Field Mouse Oldfield, who is helping to manage the project on the Gala side. We're going to talk about Fuzzles today, but before we dig into Fuzzles, how are you guys doing?
Very nicely. Thank you for asking, Jason.
Awesome. Well, how about the rest of you? Lizzie, how are you?
I am feeling really pumped for tomorrow. Really glad to.
I know, right? I'm looking forward to it too. I don't think we've ever had you on an AMA before, have we?
No, I'm an AMA newbie, so this is really fun.
And everybody in the Gala community, welcome Lizzie. She's absolutely wonderful to work with, and very happy to have you here. And let's do a little round of introduction so everybody knows who everybody is.
Shall I start?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Hit it.
Cool. So yeah, I'm on the Gala side. I'm the product manager looking after Fuzzles from Gala. So you might have seen me kind of floating around Discord, hitting you up with a few different leaks. Looking forward to continuing to chat with you in Discord. I'm Field Mouse. I'm sure you probably noticed in my little name underneath my video. I'll hand over. Andrew, do you want to go next?
Sure. I'm Andrew Leaker, the Shalari on Discord, and I've been responsible for running the development team, but also creating Fuzzles AI. And it's a big team effort, but I've been the initial voice of Fuzzle, handed over to Asia, who's going to be creating the experience that we'll have at launch. It's a big combined effort. So everything that you see is, you know, this team plus other people, you know, back in the home office.
Very
We're going to
cool.
do clockwise, it looks like, yeah. So Michael
Let's do it.
Fox, CEO, Chief Creative Officer, is super excited to have you guys start meeting Fuzzle. And I just, as I'm looking at our screen here, I see Jason, we got some nice symmetry going, except you're kind of effing up the whole thing with your background. Otherwise, we got a nice little blue.
Okay.
pink puzzle
Let me go
situation.
find it. Let me go find the thing.
Nah, it's fine.
I have it somewhere. But anyway,
Asia.
I was going to say, well, while you're finding it, I'll distract people. My name's Asia. I'm No Other Castle on Discord if you ever see me and want to at me. I'm the design lead for the Fuzzle project. And lately I've been focusing on, like Andrew said, training Fuzzle to help entertain you, to answer your questions, to just bring him up to speed on Earth and the humans who might interact with him. Long term, I'm going to be working on the roadmap features. I have a background in game design, so I'm really looking forward to meeting the community of people who adopt Fuzzle and working together with them to create this project.
there you go. And Braxton.
Last but not least, right? Hi, everybody. Braxton. I'm Ape Knave on Discord. Was chatting with the community a bit over the weekend, and will do so on an ongoing basis. Head product at Endless AI, and just psyched to be here, psyched to work on Fuzzle. I've been in gaming in the past, working on a number of kind of mobile and web products in gaming and other applications. So, just loving my time in the NFT space so far, and at Endless and partnering with Gala.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys very much for the round of intros here. I'm just reorganizing my screens. Just 1 second. Okay, so as we dive into this, we've been collecting questions over the last few days. A lot of people have been asking various questions in Discord, and we're going to take some questions live here today. By the way, if you are not yet a member of our Discord, I highly recommend you join at galagames.chat. We'll be taking questions in the Fuzzles discussion channel, where we can talk about all things fleecy and fuzzy. And we're also going to be dealing with a whole bunch of different questions that have been submitted over the past few days. We've kind of taken a few of those and we've sort of arrange them into a little bit of a format so that we can kind of like go through and hit it in almost like a narrative style, but all based off of your questions. But before we do that, do you guys want to introduce Endless a little bit?
Totally. So Endless is a tech-driven entertainment company. We're basically a bunch of mad scientists, and we're focused on the convergence of AI, blockchain, and interactive entertainment. What we're really focused on right now is Fuzzle, but Fuzzle is a form of something we call living NFT, which are 3D animated interactive characters that are powered by AI. And I'll just go into a little more detail about the people that you're seeing here and a few others that are on the team. Deep experience in gaming, interactive entertainment, blockchain. Our lead designer, Asia, who you just met, previously had worked at Jam City, lead designer on Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery, which is, generated a gajillion dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars success.
Have you guys heard of this Harry Potter thing? This
Harry Potter, it's sweeping the nation. If you haven't heard of it, just Google it. It is
interesting, fascinating.
And anyway, our head of product, Braxton, who you met, formerly product manager at Zynga and Scopely, two obviously enormous mobile gaming companies. Andrew, who's running all development, as he said, actually has a utility patent for innovative approach to reducing computational costs with respect to proof of work algorithms back in the day, built the Sega Online Network, developed original titles like the original Pokemon trading card game online, Magic the Gathering online, won Game of the Year at the Independent Games Festival for his game Oasis. our lead engineer was a lead engineer on the billion downloaded Minion Rush over at Gameloft, the Minions from Despicable Me. We've got interactive writers from Telltale, if you guys know the great work over there, from Game of the Year winning Walking Dead, Minecraft, their Batman series, writers from HBO, DC Comics, Boom Studios. So we have a really awesome team that is all so...
Okay, so there was a launch of this, and basically they came through a portal, and some got through, and then the portal closed. Crash, you want to shed some light on that?
Well, yes. I mean, you got to understand that the portals on the other end are being attacked by the evil Fuzzles, right? And these Fuzzles that are coming to Earth are trying to preserve their society and get to a planet that they can live on and be helped. And so only a certain amount of them got through the portal before it got closed. And there's also rumor that some of the evil Fuzzles were stowaways on some of the portals. So there is a real threat to the Earth, actually, with these coming down and what they're going to be able to do.
Yeah, and it's really...
But
go ahead.
The first round of pods that came through, nobody, just so everybody's clear, nobody has actually received their Fuzzle. They're not active and operating yet. I think they have probably a quarantine time in the pods before they can come out and be introduced to their human. And the first round factually has received, for every Fuzzle pod you've received a close encounters club card, Diamond Edition NFT, and a Fuzzle Medal of Honor NFT. So for every pod in the first round, you've received 3 NFTs for the first round.
Right. Yeah, which is, they've said that first group that got them is going to be kind of special. So they tagged us with this Medal of Honor, which
I think that's going to be huge.
Yeah, I think they're going to take care of it. Like any of these communities, same with Bored Ape Yacht Club. I mean, all sorts of perks because you step up in the beginning of the ecosystem. And that's what this is. This is like a new ecosystem.
Mm-hmm. That's why we were all over it. I mean, we knew it was the first one. We wanted to be part of the first round. And, as I recall, I mean, we were like, as soon as it popped up on the Gala store, we were on it like instantly.
Yeah, any of the hot NFTs out there in crypto, you have to be
know when they're
right on it.
Yeah, you got to know when they're going to be popping up on. They always announce when they're going to release them, and you just got to be there and be on it.
Yeah, and then I feel like you also have to have a little bit of luck, because some people have tried to do it and they can't do it. They just can't get it. So, and I have tried other times with other things and been unable. Those Voxes are super hard to get a hold of, and there's people that they're ahead of you. So if there's 20,000 people trying to get 1,000 things, 19,000 aren't getting them.
Yeah, I mean the first 3 people might buy enough of them to close it out.
That's the other thing. Sometimes there's limitations on how many you can get. Sometimes there isn't. I think there wasn't with Fuzzles. It was just the door closed. So however many got them in the beginning got them.
I don't know.
So they're definitely interesting. I'm on the Fuzzle website right now, which is collectfuzzle.com. I don't know if this will be the whole time, but basically they're all unique. Everyone will be unique. These are mobile too, like it's more of a mobile ecosystem, so not so much on your computer. They're ERC 721 NFTs.
So they run on the Ethereum blockchain,
right? And it's really a combination of Endless AI and Gala Games. That's how this is going down. Endless AI is doing all of the back end stuff and controlling the Fuzzles and the narrative and all that stuff, and then Gala Games is more the blockchain end of it, really.
Yeah, and the marketing end of it. Yeah. Well, just like a lot of their games. I mean, out of the 21 that they have in process, I think maybe 2 or 3 of them are being produced by Gala.
Yeah.
And other companies are producing the other games in conjunction with Gala.
Right.
So this fits the typical business model there.
Right. So here's a list of questions. And Crash, if you want to hit any of these, just say, let's answer it, and we'll do it. Otherwise, some of them are kind of stupid, like, what is a fuzzle?
Go down to the bottom.
Okay.
Start at the bottom.
Okay.
I did this myself. What's that say? I can't read it.
Are there limitations to how I can use my Fuzzles likeness?
Yeah.
That's an interesting one. You actually had some info on that.
Yeah.
So Fuzzle owners have the right to use the likeness of their particular Fuzzle for a wide range of personal and commercial applications, but limitations do exist for Fuzzles protection. For a complete list, please refer to Terms and Conditions. You want to go to Terms and Conditions?
Yes.
The old TNC.
Because as I recall,
ownership rights and licenses to access, display, platform services, and platform assets. Ownership. When a user purchases a platform asset, the user owns the underlying NFT completely for as long as the user owns the platform asset. Ownership of the NFT is mediated entirely by the smart contract and Ethereum network or any other application network. At no point may the site seize, freeze, or otherwise modify the ownership of the platform asset. That's pretty...
Right, so you own it, right? But there are limitations in regards to, if you're doing something that's going to damage the brand, you're going to hear from them.
Right. Interesting. So I'm reading the commercial use. Let's read that. Subject to the continued compliance with the terms and conditions, only with the platform. The users granted with a worldwide and exclusive license to use, copy, display, art underlying the platform asset for the purpose of creating derivative works based on the platform asset, subject to restrictions below. Okay. Commercial use excludes use of platform assets which might reasonably be considered immoral, deceptive, scandalous, or obscene, including but not limited to pornography, tobacco, and weapons. Injuries, tarnishes, damages, or otherwise negatively affects the platform asset, the Fuzzle brand, Gala, Endless AI, or the reputation and the goodwill of the association with any of the foregoing, makes use of the Fuzzle name, logo, or branding. See, that's what that guy... You can't really do.
Read that again.
Number 3, makes use of the Fuzzle, quote unquote, name, logo, or branding. Their logo is that blue thing. That blue Fuzzle, that would be considered, in my opinion.
Right. So I was on Discord and somebody, I asked a question. Okay, what kind of income producing, branding, or promotional opportunities are we going to have with these Fuzzles? And somebody popped up with a coffee bag. They're selling coffee and they have Fuzzle put on it. Now, I think that's just a sample because it has the original. It doesn't have their Fuzzle because they're not out yet, right?
Right.
But they're way ahead of the game and they're planning on how they're going to do this. And so I think if they have their Fuzzle on it, I don't think there's a problem. I know very clearly that they've said that it's 100% okay to print your Fuzzle image on a T-shirt or hoodie or anything.
So here's number 4. Licenses the platform asset for media projects, including but not limited to television shows, movies, and video games. As an example, as long as the user owns a specific platform asset, the user may make commercial use of their platform asset to print and sell such platform asset on merchandise products such as hats, shirts, stickers. For any question regarding commercial use, please email EndlessAI support@endlessai.io. So they're letting you run with it, man. It's just a matter of you got to work with them, and if there's a problem, and as long as you're good, it's a matter of ownership,
Remember that movie? I forget what it was called, or a TV show where there was it was like a political thing, and somebody pulled up with a truck with some, and the guy sat inside of it, and he had this character projected on the outside of the thing, and he would just blast these politicians. This character would.
Yeah.
I could see something like that happening with a Fuzzle.
Right. That's possible, man. I mean,
you could have a Fuzzle out there just on a truck with a video screen, and you have this Fuzzle program thinking exactly the way you do, and answering questions as people walk by.
Right.
I think this is going to be absolutely huge. I don't know why, but I don't know. I'm kind of a visionary sometimes, I think.
You are a bit of a visionary, Chris, that's for sure. Well, we're going to see, man. I'm not going through all these because it is long and deep.
No. That's going to bore everybody to death. But that was the perfect part to read.
And we'll put a link for this for you guys. If you want to take a look at their website, we'll put a link for that too. So
yeah, just so go back and go to the next one from the bottom.
Will Fuzzle owners ever receive any kind of rewards or earnings? Fuzzle ownership will entitle owners to certain rewards and drops. Details TBA as the Fuzzles ecosystem continues to grow. So, currently there is no crypto attached to Fuzzles. There's no metaverse attached. There's no...
I mean, yeah, where they can take it is, unlimited. I see people in Discord, they're like, yeah, I want to have my Fuzzle run my saloon in Miranda's.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty, it's as limited as your imagination, really, where this can go.
Yeah, and that's the, I think that's the huge value is that, we spent, some money to purchase these things, but so the downside is losing that money. The upside, I don't see a limit to the upside. It could go on for generations.
Yeah, there could. It's a new creature, so it's gonna be there's gonna be a lot of stuff that could happen. My question is, do they procreate? I mean, what living being doesn't procreate?
It always goes back to that with you, Edy.
Do they?
Always goes back to, all right, can we appropriate?
Are there males and females? I mean, I don't know.
There's clearly going to be good and bad Fuzzles.
Yeah, that seems. Yeah.
Now, we've been introduced to the good, potentially good Fuzzles, but I don't know if we're going to have an opportunity to purchase the Fuzzles that are coming from, I forget the name of the planet, but number 8, which are the evil, destructive ones that, like the one evil puzzle that we did see that came out and interrupted a broadcast, said that, before we destroy the planet Earth, I want to see a concert by, who was it? Britney Spears?
Swift, wasn't it? Taylor Swift?
Oh, yeah, Taylor Swift, yeah.
Swifty.
He says, hopefully I can see a Taylor Swift concert before we destroy the planet.
Right. So let's read a couple of these because they're interesting. Let's do a couple more. Will Fuzzles be playable within any titles in the Gala ecosystem? This is not currently planned at this time. Fuzzle is its own entertainment experience that will grow and evolve over time. So they could have their own Fuzzle game. That's what Vox has ended up doing. They started putting them in games, and they're like, wait a minute, we're going to do their own game, and it's called Voxverse. That's one of the 22 that's under development. It's not even listed anywhere, but it is one, and it's yeah. So how are Fuzzles provenly randomly distributed? At the time you exchange your pod, the smart contract will trigger a randomized number to be generated using Chainlink VRF, which will match you and your unique and randomly generated Fuzzle. So Chainlink comes in again. I didn't know that.
Next.
This one's kind of boring. Let's read this one. How will I know how rare my Fuzzled traits are? Shortly after exchange, you will be able to view the unique properties of your Fuzzle within the app, as well as the percentage of Fuzzles within the entire collection that share the same property as yours for any particular trait. In what ways are each Fuzzle unique? This Fuzzle sale will feature 9,997 visually unique Fuzzles based on attributes including but not limited to shape, color, wings, ears, tail, and more. The combinations of these attributes will initially be randomized, but everyone's Fuzzle is beautiful in its own doggone way.
Yeah, and all the Fuzzles I've seen, they are very unique, and it's really a cool thing.
How many total Fuzzles will there be? The Fuzzle population is 9,997 total.
Now, do you know why it's 9,997?
Mm-mm.
Where the other 3 went?
No, where'd they go?
In the initial pass through the portal, 3 of them were lost. Kind of like Star Trek, where they transported people and they didn't come through properly.
Really? I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I still get a Fuzzle after the sale ends? Since Fuzzles aren't NFT owned on the blockchain, they will likely be available through secondary markets from other Fuzzle enthusiasts after the initial Fuzzle pod sale begins. The support of Fuzzles, however, will always remain finite. The supply, of Fuzzles will always remain. So have you seen that? Have you had anything like on? Have you seen anything on OpenSea, like any of these pods for sale?
No, but I've seen on Discord people trying to sell their Fuzzle Medal of Honor.
Yeah. That's... Okay. So, what, you want to hit any of these other ones? This video is getting real long, man. We better wrap this sucker up.
No. I think, I don't know. Is there anything else you want to go over?
Hit these questions, guys. We'll drop links on these, and drop us any questions or comments below. Hit the like and subscribe. Remember, this is not financial advice. We do not condone or recommend the ownership or purchase of a Fuzzle.
Absolutely not.
So,
But if you like them and you think it's cool, do what you want. Do your own research, though. I mean, they're not cheap.
what did the original ones go for?
0.5 Ethereum. So at the time, it was like $1,600.
Yep. Might be able to get one for $1,000 now on
Or
OpenSea.
maybe it was 1,300. Yeah. So, what you need to do is you need to follow Fuzzle on Twitter, which is Fuzzle Official. At Fuzzle Official is the Twitter page. If you're on Twitter, Discord, it's
And they have an AMA, you were saying, every Friday. Is that right?
That's right. Every Friday at 2 o'clock, they have a Ask Me Anything event on the Discord.
Yep, so you can get an update and learn. And there's one that was out today.
Yeah, let me see if it's up yet. I don't have it up.
If it is, we'll find it, and I'll link that below too. So you'll get a couple links
Yeah.
you can look at if you're interested in these. All right, people.
Perfect.
Be good, do the right thing with or without your Fuzzles.
Yep. Live in the present. And God bless everybody.
See ya. All right, Crash. Good stuff, man. Way to fuzzle all over yourself, man.
Oh, I'm fuzzling right now. I just opened Twitter and there's Bill Gates.
I'm a huge fan, man. What are you talking about?
Oh, you're full of it.
Brah. I'm a huge fan of him and fake meat. So
That's funny. That's funny.
all right, man. Well, were you saying that the Fuzzles are coming? Was there an ETA?
Oh, yeah. Somebody posted on that their ETA is next week, or they're coming out of quarantine.
Wow. That means you have to start feeding yours, man, and wiping their butts.
Well, I'm going to ask that question, and I'm also going to pose it as a question that I'm looking for passive income. I don't want to have to be wiping my Fuzzle's butt every day.
You gotta take care of Fuzzle, man.
Well, yeah, Fuzzles take care of themselves.
He's your. That's not how.
You know what they remind me of, kind of?
What?
You remember Robin Williams when he on Mork and Mindy,
Yeah.
where he would stick his finger in a glass of water and he'd suck it up?
Right.
Yeah. I think Fuzzles need to be like that. They just take care of themselves.
What if they totally create where they're totally lucrative, but you have to be hands-on and every day get with your Fuzzle?
That's when I start contacting people in the Philippines and Thailand to